Hi everyone, welcome back to Cracku JEE Telugu. ఈ వీడియోలో మనం NMTC ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ని సాల్వ్ చేస్తాం. మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్లీ ప్రతి క్వశ్చన్ని ఎలా థింక్ చేయాలి, రైట్ అప్రోచ్ని ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలనేది కూడా అండర్స్టాండ్ చేస్తాం. సో పాజ్, సాల్వ్ అండ్ దెన్ వాచ్. మీరు ఆల్రెడీ ఒలింపియాడ్స్కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతుంటే వై స్టాప్ దేర్? మీ ప్రిపరేషన్ని నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి తీసుకెళ్ళండి విత్ క్రాకు JEE ఫౌండేషన్ కోర్స్. డిజైన్ చేసింది మా మారుతి సార్, JEE AR 29, అండ్ రాధాకృష్ణ సార్, హూ హ్యాస్ మోర్ దాన్ 15 years of teaching experience. కాన్సెప్ట్స్ని ఎర్లీగా స్ట్రాంగ్ చేసుకోండి, రైట్ వేలో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి అండ్ JEEకి సాలిడ్ ఫౌండేషన్ని బిల్డ్ చేసుకోండి. అండ్ బిఫోర్ యూ డిసైడ్, యూ కెన్ బుక్ అ ఫ్రీ డెమో కాల్ విత్ అవర్ IITN ఫ్యాకల్టీ అండ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ద క్రాకు వే యోర్ సెల్ఫ్. లింక్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో ఉంది.
Hi everyone, so let us look at this question. So the question says that if a, b, c, d, e are real constant in f of x equal to this equation and f of minus 4 equal to 18, then the maximum value of mod of f of 4 plus mod of 2x is. So basically if you can see that the powers of x in this question are what? 2025, 2023, 2021, 2019. See, if you see, then these powers are like find a pattern between this power. So as you can see that all the powers are odd. Okay, and f of minus 4 is given and we need to find the value of f of 4. So this must be a odd function. Okay, how? Let us see. So if f of x is equal to ax to the power 2025 plus bx to the power 2023 plus cx to the power 2021 plus dx to the power 2019. Okay, if we replace x with minus x, this is what? A into minus x to the power 2025 plus b into minus x to the power 2023 plus c into minus x to the power 2021 plus d into minus x to the power 2019. Okay, now we know what is minus x to the power 2025. It would be minus 1 to the power 2025, which is minus only. So this will be minus ax to the power 2025. If I take bracket, common minus out of everything, like bx to the power 2023 plus c x to the power 2021 plus dx to the power 2019. So what is this? This is f of x. So minus of f of x equal to f of minus x. So this is what? An odd function. So f of minus 4 will be equal to what? Minus of f of 4. And what is f of minus 4? 18. So minus 18 would be f of 4. So we got the value of f of 4. Now what is us? Mod of f of 4. So what will be the mod of f of 4? It would be 18. Okay, so we got the value of mod of f of 4, which is 18, plus 2 cos x. Now maximum value is asked. What is the maximum value of cos x? So maximum cos x lies between what? Minus 1 to 1. So maximum value will be 1. Okay, so mod of 2 cos x, maximum value will be 2 into 1, which is equal to 2. So our answer would be 18 plus 2, which is equal to 20. Hence 20 is the correct answer. See, whenever this type of question comes, okay, when some very big power is asked or anything like that, so you must be thinking in the process like there must be a pattern in it. Okay, we won't be able to find the exact value of it. Okay, why? Because there are 4 variables a, b, c, d, and that too multiplied by x to the power 2025. So find the pattern and then solve the question. Thank you. Hey everyone, so let us look at this question. So the question says that ABCD is a square, BE is the tangent to the semicircle on ADS diameter. So AD is the diameter. The area of the triangle BCE is 216 centimeter square. The radius of the semicircle is. So we need to find the value of radius of the semicircle. So let the length of this square would be equal to 2r. So this is 2r. This is 2r. AB will be equal to 2r and BC will be equal to 2r. Okay. Now we know whenever a tangent is drawn from a point to a circle, let this be x, y, z. So we know that xy equal to xz. So if you see carefully to the semicircle AD, then E, let this be F. So EF will be equal to ED. Okay. Why? Because both the tangents are from the same point E. So this both are equal. Okay. Similarly, BF will be equal to AF. Will be equal to what? 2R. Now let this EF equal to ED be X. Okay. So we know that in triangle BEC, the BE square will be equal to hypotenuse square equal to what? EC square plus BC square. Okay. Now let us find the value of BE. So BE will be equal to what? EF plus BF. EF is what? X. What is BF? BF is 2R. So BE will be equal to what? X plus 2R. So BE is done. BC we know 2R. EC, value of EC would be what? So DE is X. Therefore, we know DC will be equal to what? DE plus EC. What is DC? DC is equal to 2R. So 2R minus X will be equal to EC. Now replace this value in equation 1. So BE is what? X plus 2R whole square. What is EC? EC is 2R minus X whole square. What is BC? BC is 2R whole square. So what this will be? So x square plus 4R square plus 4xr will be equal to what? 4R square minus 4xr plus x square plus 4R square. Okay. So this 4R square will get cancelled out. This x square will get cancelled out. This 4xr will go this side. So 8xr is equal to 4R square. So r and r gets cancelled out. 4 2s are 8. So 2x is equal to r. So we found the value of 2x. Okay. Now BE is what? Sorry, EC is what? 2r minus x. Okay. So r is equal to, so let x be equal to what? R by 2. So this will be 2r minus r by 2. So 2 2s are 4. 4r minus r, which is 3r by 2. Now, you know, even area is also given. Area of the triangle BCE will be what? So area of triangle BCE would be what? Half base. Base is what? EC into height, which is BC. This is equal to what? So this is equal to 216. What is EC? 3r by 2. Half into 3r by 2. And what was BC? BC was 2r. See, BC is 2r equal to 216. So 2 gets cancelled out. 3 7s are 21 and 3 2s are 6. Now this would be what? R into r. R square equal to 72 into 2, which is 144. So r will be equal to plus minus 12. Now radius cannot be negative. Therefore, r will be equal to 12 centimeter. Hence, the radius of the semicircle in centimeter is 12. So 12 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that in a decreasing geometric progression, the second term is 6. Okay. So it is decreasing. So r will be what? Less than 1. Okay. Where r is the common ratio. The sum of all infinite terms, and let the first term be a. So second term would be what? AR. Third would be what? AR square. And so on. Okay. Where r is the common ratio and a is the first term. If sum of all infinite terms of this progression, So sum of infinite term of decreasing GP is what? A upon 1 minus R is equal to 1/8 of sum of infinity to the square of term. Now the new progression is what? Square of this one. So A square, AR whole square, then AR square whole square, then AR cube whole square. So what is this? A square, then A square R square, then A square R to the power 4, A square R to the power 6. Okay. So what is the common ratio? So common ratio would be R square. So 1/8 of the sum of the infinity terms of the square of this. So first term is what? A square. So A square upon what is the common ratio? R square. So 1 minus R square. So let us solve this. Okay. So A gets cancelled out. So 1 minus R square is what? 1 minus R into 1 plus R. So 1 upon 1 minus R is equal to 1 upon 8 A upon 1 minus R into 1 plus R. So 1 minus R get cancelled out, and we got A is equal to 8 into 1 plus R. And we also know that AR is equal to 6. Second term is 6. So AR is equal to 6. So we know AR is equal to 6. Now either replace R or replace A. So let us replace A by 8 into 1 plus R into R is equal to 6. So this will be what? 3. This is 4. So 4R plus 4R square is equal to 3. So we get what? 4R square plus 4R minus 3 is equal to 0. So 4 3s are what? 12, and 6 2s are also 12. So 4R square plus 6R minus 2R minus 3 equal to 0. We are factorizing it. So we get what? We get 2R common on this. So 2R plus 3 minus 1 common. So 2R plus 3 equal to 0. So we get what? 2R minus 1, 2R plus 3 equal to 0. So R is equal to 1 by 2 and R is equal to minus 3 by 2. So R equal to 1 by 2 and R equal to minus 3 by 2. Now it is mentioned that it is decreasing geometric progression. So if we take R equal to minus 3 by 2, okay, then what it will be? Like if we do R square or R to the power 4. So if we do R square or R to the power 4, it would be what? 3 by 2 whole square, which is 9 by 4. So that might be increasing, decreasing. So we will reject R equal to minus 3 by 4. So we get what? R equal to 1 by 2. We know AR is equal to 6. So A into 1 by 2 is equal to 6. So we got A is equal to 12. So we got the value of A, which is 12, and R is equal to 1 by 2. Now let us see what is asked in the question and solve according to it. We found the value of A and R. The sum of first and the fourth term. So what will be the first term? Let me rub all of this. So the first term would be what? A plus fourth term would be what? If we go fourth here, so it would be AR cube. So plus AR cube is equal to P by Q, where P and Q are relatively prime to each other. It means that they don't have any common factor. Now what is A? 12. So 12 into what is R cube? 1 by 8. 1 by 2 cube, which is 1 by 8. So 4 2s are 3s are. So 12 2s are what? So this is equal to P by 2, P by Q. 12 2s are what? 24. 24 plus 3 is 27. 27 by 2 is P by Q. Now we know that 27.27 by 2 is what? Basically in the they are relative prime to each other, because common factor of them is what? 1. Highest common factor is. So the value of P by Q and GIF. So what is this GIF is? That it represents the greatest integer not exceeding x. So this would be GIF of this. So 27 by 2 is what? 13.5. And if we see on the number line, okay, so this is 13.5. Greatest integer not exceeding 13.5 would be what? 13. See, 12 is not the greatest integer. Yeah, 13.5 is greater than 12, but it's not the greatest integer. So 13 would be our answer. Hence, 13 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that if the irreducible quadratic factor of this is ax square plus bx plus c, then the value of a square plus b square minus c is. So we need to find the factors of this equation. So whenever I see a biquadratic equation, the first thing in my mind comes, let me put x equal to 0, 1, minus 1 or minus 2 or 2. Okay. If I put these values and if I get that one or two of them or three of them are the roots of this equation, so we can factorize the other two roots as well. So let us see. So if we keep 0 in this, so this won't be equal to 0. Okay. So first of all, I put x equal to 0. But by observing this equation only, I know this won't be 0. Why? Because I know this x4, x cube, x square, x, everything will be 0. If the constant is 0, then only this will be 0. So this is not the root. Now let me put x equal to 1. So it would be what? 5 into 1 plus 9 into 1 minus 2 into 1 minus 4 into 1 minus 8. So 5 plus 9, 14. 14 minus 2 is what? 13. Sorry. 14 minus 2 is what? 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Therefore, I can say this is one of the root. Now let us put x equal to 2. So 5 into 2 power 4 is what? 2 power 4 is 16 plus 9 into 2 cube. So see, if you see carefully, this won't be root. Why? Because see, 5 into 16 is 80. Okay. And if you see x square, like coefficient of negative coefficient is of what? 2 square, which is what? Minus 8. Then minus 4 to the 8 and again minus 8. So this can never be equal to 0. So directly I don't have to solve further. So now let us see for negative. So if I put x equal to minus 1, it would be what? 5 into minus 1 to the power 4 plus 9 into minus 1 cube minus 2 into minus 1 square minus 4 into minus 1 minus 8. Okay. So this would be what? 5. This would be minus 9. This would be what? Minus 2. This is plus 4 and minus 8. So 5 minus 9 is what? Minus 4. So minus 6. Minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. Minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10. So this is also not equal to 0. So reject this out. Now if we put x equal to minus 2. So 5 into minus 2 to the power 4 plus 9 into minus 2 cube minus 2 into minus 2 square minus 4 into minus 2 minus 8. So minus 2 into minus 4 is what? Plus 8. Plus 8 minus 8 will get cancelled out. What is this? So 2 to the power minus 2 to the power 4 is 16. 16 5 is 80 plus 2 cube is what? Minus 8. Minus 8 into 9 is minus 72. And what is this? Minus 2 square 4. 4 into 2 is minus 8. So 80 minus 80 is equal to 0. Hence this is also root. So we got the two roots. The two roots are what? X equal to minus 2 and x equal to 1. Now by long division method we can find the other roots also. So let me first write x plus 1, sorry, x minus 1 into x plus 2 are the roots of this equation. Okay. So what is this? So this will be equal to x square plus 2x minus x minus 2. So this is equal to what? X square plus x minus 2. Okay. Now by long division method, let us find the other two factors also. So 5x power 4 plus 9x cube minus 2x square minus 4x minus 8. So first would be what? 5x square. So plus 5x power 4 minus, this would be what? Plus 5x cube. So minus, so this would be what? 4x cube minus 5 to the 10x square. So plus, so this would be what? Plus 8x cube, 8x square minus 4x minus 8 as it is. Now this would be what? Multiplied by 4x. So this would be 4x cube plus minus cancel out. 4x into x is 4x square minus, which will be what? 4x square. 4x minus 2 is what? Minus 8x. So plus this would be 4x and this will be as it is minus 8. So this would be what? 4. So this is plus 4x square minus gets cancel out. 4 into x is plus 4x minus gets cancel out. 4 into minus 2 is what? Minus 8 plus gets cancel out. So remainder is 0. So this is the other factorization of this. So it would be what? X minus 1. So let me erase all of this. So we got 5x square plus 4x plus 4. Okay. So x minus 1 into x plus 2 into 5x square plus 4x plus 4 will be equal to this equation, which is what? 5x to the power 4 plus 9x cube minus 2x square minus 4x minus 8. Okay. Now, as we are saying that there is a irreducible quadratic factor, it must be this. Okay. Because this is already reduced. Okay. So this must be irreducible. We can check also. If the d is less than equal to 0, then we can say this won't be able to factorize further. So d is what? B square minus 4ac. What is b square? 16. Minus 4 is what? Minus 4. A is 5 and c is 4. So this is what? 4 5s are 20, 20 4s are 80. So 16 minus 80 is equal to minus 64. As d is less than equal to 0, therefore this can't be reduced further. So we got the value of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 5x square plus 4x plus 4. So a is equal to 5, b is equal to 4 and c equal to 4. What is asked? A square, which is 25, plus b square, which is 16, minus c square, which is again 16. So the value will be a square plus b square minus c square is equal to 25. Hence 25 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that the maximum volume of a cylinder is cut from a cube of AJ. The volume of the remaining solid is Ka cube, where K is equal to P by Q, and highest common factor between P and Q is 1. Taking pi equal to 22 by 7, the value of P plus Q is. So let us first draw the diagram of cube. So this will be the cube. Now the maximum volume will be when? When the cylinder would be like this. So height of the cylinder would be what? When height will be equal to side of the cube, which is A. And so this would be at corners. Okay. And this would be what? This is complete A. So 2r is equal to A. So radius will be equal to A by 2. So when the radius of the cylinder will be equal to A by 2, and height will be equal to A, then only the volume will be maximum of cylinder. Now it is given that A cube will be equal to volume of the cylinder, which is what? Pi r square h. So pi into r square. So A square by 4 into height. Height is what? A, plus the remaining is what? Ka cube. So this will be equal. Pi is what? 22 by 7. So A cube is equal to 22 by 7 into 4 A cube plus Ka cube. Okay. So 4 2s are 11s are. So 11 by 14. Now A cube will get cancelled out. So 1 minus 11 by 14 will be equal to K. Okay. I took this on the left hand side. So what is this? So 14 minus 11. So 3 by 14 is equal to K. Now this is in the form of P by Q. Okay. And the highest common factor between 3 and 14 is what? 1 itself. So P is equal to P by Q will be what? 3 by 14. So P is equal to 3 and Q is equal to 14. Now it is asked the value of P by P plus Q. So which will be what? 3 plus 14, which is 17. Hence 17 is the correct answer. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that the greatest number that leaves the same remainder when it is divided by 30, 53 and 99 is. So what will be the greatest number? So as it is dividing the same remainder, so the greatest number would be the highest common factor of 53 minus 30, comma 99 minus 53. Okay, we can take any two numbers out of this. So it would be what? So 53 minus 30 is what? 23. And what is 99 minus 53? So 99 minus 53, 6. This is 46. So 46. So highest common factor of this will be equal to greatest number. See, why are we subtracting them? Why? Because we know that dividend is equal to quotient into, so quotient into divisor plus remainder. Now remainder is same in both this case. So n equal to, this would be what? 53 into some x plus r. So if we subtract both of them, this r gets cancelled out. So when we subtract both of them, this r will be cancelled out. Okay. And similarly, if we subtract 99, so n equal to what? 99 into y plus r. So if we subtract both of them, so again r will cancel out. So the highest common factor of this will of course divide this all the divisor as well. So whenever this type of question comes, when same remainder is asked, just subtract any two out of this number, any two out of these three numbers, and then find the HCF of this number. So HCF of this number will be what? You can clearly see it is what? 23. How? See, 23, 46. So either, I'm repeating this. So HCF, so 23 factors are what? 1, 23. And 46 factors are what? 1, 2, 23. Now highest common factor is what? 23, 23. Hence, the correct answer of this question, the greatest number that leaves the same remainder when it divides 30, 53 and 99 is 23. Hence 23 is the correct answer. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that in the adjoining figure BOC is the diameter of the semicircle with center O. DE is the tangent at D. So let me make the diagram again. If AB is equal to K times AE, okay. So this is A, E, D, B, O, C. What is the value of K? So we need to find the value of K. Now we know whenever there is a tangent from a point to the circle. So if this is, let this be X, Y, Z. So we know whenever there is there are two tangents from a point to the circle, then the length of both the tangents will be equal. XY equal to XZ. We know that. So we can say that ED is equal to what? BD. Now if we join B and D, okay, so we can say if angle EBD is theta, therefore angle EDB will also be equal to theta. Why? Because isosceles triangle, the side opposite to the equal side, the angle opposite to the equal side are equal. So if this is theta, this will be theta. Okay. We also know this is 90 degree. Why? Because angle formed by semicircle on the point on the circle will always be 90 degree. So this will be 90 degree as BC is the diameter. Okay. So what will this be? So this will be equal to what? 90 minus theta. Why? Because angle ADE plus angle EDB plus angle BDC is 180 degree. How? It is forming a straight line. So EDB is what? Theta. What is this? 90. So equal to 180. So what is angle ADE? So angle AD will be what? 180 minus 90 minus theta. So which will be 90 minus theta. So this is 90 minus theta. If in the triangle EBD, angle E, so basically this angle plus angle B, which is theta, plus angle D will be equal to 180 degree, because sum of the angles in the triangle are 180. Angle B and angle D is what? Theta, theta. So angle E will be equal to what? 180 minus 2 theta. So this is 180 minus 2 theta. And if angle DEB is 180 minus 2 theta, we can say angle AED will be what? 2 theta. Why so? Because they are forming a straight line. Now, if in the triangle ADE, angle D plus angle A plus angle E will be equal to 180 degree. Why? Because sum of the interior angles is 180 degree. So angle D is what? 90 minus theta. Just look in this triangle, okay? Angle A we don't know. Angle E is what? 2 theta equal to 180. So angle A will be what? 180 minus 90, which is 90, and minus theta plus 2 theta. Plus theta, if it goes to right hand side, so minus theta. So this is 90 minus theta. And we also know whenever the angles are equal, this triangle will form what? Isosceles triangle. So ED will be equal to AE. So we found AE equal to ED. And here we found what? That ED is equal to EB. So this will be also equal to EB. Now what is asked? We have been asked the value AB is equal to K times AE. Now AB is what? So AB is equal to what? AE plus EB. Okay. And AE is equal to EB. AE is equal to EB. So it would be what? 2 times AE is equal to AB. So we found the value of K, which is equal to 2. Hence the correct answer of this question is 2. Thank you. Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that when x to the power 10 plus 1 is divided by this, we get this equation as quotient. So let us go from long division only. Okay. So what does this say? X square plus 1, x to the power 10 plus 1. So we are finding the quotient. So first of all, x power 8 we will multiply. So x square into x power 8 is what? Plus x power 10 minus, okay, what this will be? X power 8. This will become minus. So minus x power 8 plus 1. Okay, 1 as it is. Now this would be what? Minus x power 6. So minus x power 8 plus gets cancelled out. This would be minus x power 6 plus. So we are left with what? X to the power 6 plus 1. Now we will multiply with what? X power 4. So x power 6 minus. This would be what? Plus x power 4 minus. So minus x power 4 plus 1. Now let us multiply it with minus x square. So this would be minus x to the power 4 plus and minus x square plus. So we are left with what? X square plus 1. Now let us multiply this with 1. So 1 into x square plus 1 is x square plus 1 minus. So this will become 0. So we got the quotient. Quotient is what? This. Okay. Now this equation is given, which is quotient. Now let us compare the coefficient. So what is the value of A? 1. What is the value of B? See, x power 7. What is the coefficient of 0? So B is equal to 0. What is the value of C? Minus 1. Then D, x power 5. There is no x power 5 or 0 into x power 5. So this would be what? 0. What is E? So 1. What is F? F is again 0. What is G? Minus 1. And what is H? H will be 0. And K? K is equal to 1. Now what is asked in the question? The value of this will be. So don't be afraid when this huge number comes. Like I am so very happy when this huge numbers come. Why? Because we can directly find a pattern and solve the question. So A is 1. So this will be 1. B is what? 0. So 0. C is minus 1. So minus 1 to the power 24 will be what? Again plus 1. What is D? D is 0. What is E? 1. What is F? 0. G is what? Minus 1 to the power 24 is plus 1. What is H? 0. And what is K? 1. So answer would be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 5. 1, which is 5. Hence the correct answer of this question is 5. Thank you. In this question, it is given in the adjoining figure, in this question, it is given in the adjoining figure, 4 successively touching circles are placed in the interior angle AOB. The first has a radius 7, the third has a radius 28, then the radius of largest circle is. So always remember, whenever this type of question is asked, when the circles are touching the interior angle or the length, okay, so whenever this type of question is asked, all the radius of the circle will be in geometric progression. Always remember this. So the smallest circle would be what? A, then larger than it would be AR, then AR square, and then AR cube. So this is the first circle, this is second, third, and fourth. So we have been asked the value of fourth. Where R here is the basically the common ratio. So let it be X so that it does not be a confusion. So AX square and AX cube. So first, second, third, fourth. Okay, so this is 4. So to avoid confusion, X is the common ratio. Now the smallest radius is what? 7. So A is equal to 7. Okay, and we have given the circle, the third circle has the radius 28. So AX square is equal to what? 28. A is what? 7. So 7 into X square is equal to 28. So X square is equal to 4. So X equal to 2. Okay, so X equal to 2. We have been asked the radius of the largest circle, which will be AX cube. A is what? 7 into X cube. X2 cube is equal to the radius of the largest circle. So 8 into 7, 56 is equal to radius. Hence the correct answer of this question is 56. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that a sequence an such that n is greater than equal to 1 with a1 equal to 1 by 2 and an is equal to this is given, then the value of a1 plus a2 plus a3 up till 2024 is equal to. So whenever this type of question comes, the first thing which we need to strike is that something would be cancelled out. They won't be asking us the value of a1, then a2, a3 and calculate it manually till 2024. Okay, so let us see that what things can be cancelled. So if we look at this equation, if we reciprocate it, so 1 by an will be what? 2 times n, an minus 1 plus 1 upon an minus 1. So this will be equal to what? 1 by n. If I take an minus 1, separate on both of them. So an minus 1 will get cancelled. So 2n plus 1 upon a times n minus 1. Okay. So this is what? This is basically, so 1 by an minus 1 by an minus 1 is equal to 2n. Now what we can do is, let us replace 1 by an is equal to bn. Okay, so this would be what? bn minus 1 equal to 2n. So what is bn? bn is equal to 2n plus bn minus 1. Now let us put n equal to 2. Okay, so b2 will be equal to what? 2 times 2, which is 2 into 2, 4 plus bn minus 1. bn minus 1 is what? b1. And what is b1? 1 by a1, and which is given as what? 1 upon 1 by 2. So this will, b1 is equal to what? 2. Okay, so we can write this as 2 into 1. Now what will be b3? So b3 will be what? b2 plus 2n. Okay, what is n? N is equal to 3 here. What is b2? B2 is this. So b3 will be equal to what? If we see 2 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 2 into 3. Okay. Now similarly, let us find b4. So what will be b4? B4 would be equal to what? b3 plus 2n. N is what? N is equal to 4 here. So 2 into 4. What is b3? b3 is equal to this. So b4 will be equal to what? b4 will be equal to 2 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 2 into 4. Can you see a pattern? What was b1? b1 was equal to 2. Okay. b1 is equal to 2. What is b2? b2 is equal to 2 into 2 times 1 plus 2 times 2. What is b3? b3 is 2 times 1 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 3. So if we write bn, so bn would be what? 2 times 1 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 3 up till 2 times n. So if we take n common, 2 common, so we get 2 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 till n. Okay. Now we know the summation of first n term. Summation of first n terms is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. So 2 into n plus 1 by 2. So 2 gets cancelled out. And we got what? Bn is equal to n into n plus 1. Now we know what is bn? 1 by n. So if we replace bn by 1 by n, so we get 1 by n is equal to n into n plus 1. If I take an here and n into n plus 1 in the denominator, so what we get? So we get basically 1 upon n into n plus 1 is equal to n. Now what is asked? We have been asked the summation of first 8 2024. So what is asked? So this, if we take it here, so summation of first n terms, okay, where n belongs to what? 1 to 2024. Okay. So we have been asked this. Now what is this? So sum, okay. So S will be equal to what? A1 plus A2 plus A3 up till A2024. Okay. So what is A1? So A1, so we can replace this by sigma n equal to 1 to 2024 and 1 upon n into n plus 1. Now we can again write this as what? Sigma, or let me write it, n plus 1 minus n upon n into n plus 1. So this is equal to what? 1 upon, if we take n plus 1 upon n into n plus 1, so that would be n minus 1 upon this n upon n into n plus 1 will become what? N and n gets cancelled out, 1 upon n plus 1. So if we replace this, let me rub this. So we got this, okay. Now n goes from 1 to 2024. So let me write, if n is equal to 1, what it will be? 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon n plus 1, which is 2. Then n is equal to 2, what we get? 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which is 3. Then n equal to 3, what we will get? 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 4. So we will go till what? N equal to 2024. So we got what? 1 upon 2024 minus 1 upon 2025. Now if you see carefully, what we have been asked? We have been asked the summation from 1 to 2024. Okay. If you see, this 1 by 2 gets cancelled out with 1 by 2. Then this 1 by 3 gets cancelled out with 1 by 3. Then if we take n equal to 4, then 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5. So this will be cancelled out with this. Similarly, this would be cancelled out with this and this would be cancelled out with this. So when summation will be asked, so we get 1 minus 1 upon 2025. So this will be equal to what? 2025 minus 1 upon 2025. So summation is equal to 2024 upon 2025. Hence the correct answer of this question is option B, 2024 upon 2025. So whenever this type of questions is asked, okay, whenever like there is a summation of many numbers like 1, 2, 3 till up to 1000, 5000, okay, so they are not asking you to calculate the value of each of them, okay, they are asking you to find a pattern. So first of all we will find a pattern and then replace it with the equation. Thank you.
ఒలింపియాడ్స్కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారా? దెన్ యూర్ ఆల్రెడీ బిల్డింగ్ ద స్కిల్స్ నీడెడ్ ఫర్ జేఈ టుమారో. ఆ ప్రిపరేషన్ని నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి తీసుకెళ్ళండి విత్ క్రాకూస్ జేఈ ఫౌండేషన్ బ్యాచ్ ఫర్ క్లాసెస్ 8 to 10. ఐఐటి అండ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ లైవ్ క్లాసెస్తో మ్యాథ్స్, ఫిజిక్స్ అండ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ నేర్చుకోండి. 5000+ ప్రాక్టీస్ క్వశ్చన్స్తో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి అండ్ రెగ్యులర్ బైవీక్లీ టెస్ట్తో మీ ప్రోగ్రెస్ని ట్రాక్ చేసుకోండి. మీ ఒలింపియాడ్ ప్రిపరేషన్ని స్ట్రాంగ్గా చేసుకోండి జేఈ ఫౌండేషన్తో. జాయిన్ క్రాకూ టుడే, ద లింక్ ఇస్ ఇన్ ద డిస్క్రిప్షన్.
Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that the coefficient of x in this equation was taken as 17. So coefficient is what? P is equal to 17. Okay, in place of 13. So actual P should be what? P should be equal to 13. And its roots were -2, -50. If alpha and beta are the roots of original equation, what was the original equation? This. Okay. Then the equation whose roots are alpha by beta and beta by alpha. Okay, so we need to find this. So let us first find alpha and beta. So see, even if the coefficient of x was written wrong, but still the coefficient of q remains same. Okay, and what is q? So q will be equal to what? Product of the roots, which will be what? -2 into -15. So which will be equal to 30. So we got P equal to 13 and Q equal to 30 of the original equation. Okay. Now we can find that alpha plus beta. So the equation would be what? X square plus 13x plus 30. Okay. Now there are two methods. Either we write alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a minus 13 and alpha beta is equal to 13 and solve this equation. So we will got two equation, two variables, so we can find the value of alpha and beta. Or what we do, we factorize this equation. So let us factorize. For me, factorization is a easier method. It's totally up to you, whichever method you like. Okay, so what we can do, or we can apply that also, that minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So from here also we will get alpha and beta. So any method, whichever method you are comfortable with, you can solve with well. So I know what? 10 3s are 30. Okay. So x square plus 10x plus 3x plus 30. So this is what? X into x plus 10 plus 3x plus 10. So x is equal, or x plus 10 into x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So we got what? X is equal to -10 or -3. So alpha is equal to -3 and beta is equal to -10. We can replace also both of them, no issue. Now we have been asked that the equation whose roots are alpha by beta and beta by alpha. So let us find alpha by beta. So alpha by beta is equal to what? -3 upon -10. So this is 3 by 10 and beta by alpha is what? -10 upon -3. So this is 10 by 3. Okay. So the new roots of the new equation are, let it be this be a and this be b. So a is equal to 3 by 10 and b is equal to 10 by 3. Okay. Now we know that sum of the roots. So the new equation would be what? X square minus the sum of roots into x plus the product of rule. So product would be what? Product would be A into B. So this will be equal to what? A by B, sorry, A into B, which will be equal to 3 by 10 into 10 by 3. So we got product as equal to what? 1. What is sum of the roots? 3 by A plus B will be equal to what? 3 by 10 plus 10 by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 10 10s are 100. So 109 by 30. Okay. So we get sum as what? 109 by 30. So the equation would be what? X square minus 109 by 30x plus 1. Okay. So this will be equation. Now I multiply this by 30. This by 30. So we get what? 30x square minus 109x. 30 30 will get cancel out. Plus 30 is equal to 0. Hence this is the required equation. Now let us see which option matches this. So 30x square minus 109x plus 30. So 30x square plus 109x, no. 30x square minus 109x plus 30 equal to 0. Hence option C is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that the equation x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 1 equal to 0 has 4 positive roots. Then a plus b is equal to. See, this is a very interesting question. Okay. So what is given that we know the sum of the roots. Okay. And we know product of the all roots. So sum of the roots be what? Alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. This be the 4 positive is equal to what? Minus b by a. So what is b? So this is b, c, d and e. Okay. This b, c, d, e are different. Or if we say sum of the roots is what? Coefficient of minus of coefficient of x cube. So minus of minus 4. So this is equal to 4. And what is the product of root? Product of root is alpha, beta, gamma, delta, which is equal to what? E by a or 1. Now, if you see carefully, we know AM is always greater than equal to GM, greater than H. Okay, so AM is always greater than equal to GM. So what will be the arithmetic mean of all the roots? As it is positive, so the primary condition should be what? That everything should be positive. Okay, and it is already given that all the roots are positive. So alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta upon 4 should be greater than equal to what? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Okay. Now what is alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta? 4. So if we see carefully, so 4 by 4, and what is alpha, beta, gamma, delta is equal to 1. Okay. So 1. So this is 1 by 4. Okay. So 1 by 4. So this is 1 and this is 1. Now as you can see, this 1 is equal to 1. Hence AM is equal to GM only when everything is equal. Like the only condition is when alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to delta. Then only AM is equal to GM. Okay. So we know the roots. This would be what? Equal to 1. As 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 is equal to 1. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to what? 4. So we can say that, how did I get 1? See, alpha, beta, gamma, delta is equal to 1. Now I know that alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to delta because AM is equal to GM. So alpha to the power 4 is equal to 1. Alpha square minus 1 square is equal to 0. So alpha square minus 1, alpha square plus 1 is equal to 0. So from here we get what? Alpha minus 1, alpha plus 1 into alpha square plus 1 equal to 0. So alpha is equal to 1 or alpha is equal to minus 1. But it is already given that everything is positive. All the roots are positive. Therefore, we can say alpha is equal to 1. Okay. So we got all the values as 1. Now, we know the equation would be what? X minus 1 into x minus 1 into x minus 1 into x minus 1 equal to 0, as all the 4 roots are 1. So we know x minus 1 whole square is what? X square minus 2x plus 1. So this would be, I multiply both of this and both of this. So minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now x to the power 4 minus 2x cube plus x square minus 2x cube plus 2 to the 4. So 4x minus 2x, 4x square, sorry, minus 2x plus x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now let us see the coefficient x power 4. X cube is what? Minus 2x cube minus 2x cube. So minus 4x cube. X square is what? 1 pi 6. So 6 plus 6x square. And the x is what? Minus 2x minus 2x. So minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. So now we need to find the coefficient of a plus coefficient of x plus coefficient of x square summation. So what is coefficient of x square? So coefficient of x square is 6. So a is equal to 6. And what is coefficient of x, which is minus 4? So b is equal to minus 4. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Hence the correct answer of this question is 2. So let us see which option matches it. So it's a numerical based question. So the correct answer of this question is 2. Thank you. Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that if triangle ABC 10A is to 10B is to 10C is equal to 1 is to 2 is to 3, and if AC by AB is equal to P under root Q by R, where Q is square free and GCD is the highest common factor, okay, is equal to 1, then P plus Q plus R is, okay. So we know in a triangle, the sum of, let this be triangle, so this be A, B, C, okay. In a triangle, the sum of angle is 180 degree. So 10 A plus B plus C is equal to 180, which is equal to 0. And we know that 10 A plus B plus C is equal to what? 10A plus 10B plus 10C minus 10A, 10B, 10C upon 1 minus 10A, 10B minus 10A, 10C minus 10B, 10C. Okay, but it is already given this is equal to what? 0. So we can get 10A plus 10B plus 10C is equal to 10A, 10B, 10C. Now the ratio of 10A, 10B, 10C is given. So let 10A be equal to x. So B would be what? 2x, 10B, and 10C will be what? 3x. Now replace these values in this equation. So we get x plus 2x plus 3x is equal to x into 2x into 3x. So what is this? 6x is equal to 3 to the 6, 6x cube. So 6 gets cancelled out, x gets cancelled out. So 1 is equal to x square. So x is equal to 1. So we get what? 10A is equal to 1. Okay. So basically, when is 10A 1? When sin A is equal to cos A. And when is this equal? When A is equal to 45 degree. Okay. And 10B would be what? 10B would be 2x. So 10B will be equal to 2. And what is 10C? 10C is equal to 3x. So this would be 3. Okay. Now let us look at the question. So the question is that, so we got this as 45 degree. Okay. AC by AB. So AC by AB. So what is AC? This. Now we know the sine rule. Sine rule says that what? So if this is the triangle BC, so what does sine rule say? Sine rule says that sine A upon BC is equal to sine B upon AC, the side opposite to that angle, okay, is equal to sine C upon AB. Okay, now let us look what is given. So basically AC by AB is equal to P root Q by R. We need to find first of all AC by AB. So AC by AC, AB we need to find. So I can write sine B upon sine C is equal to what? AC upon AB. Okay. Now what is sine B? So basically if 10B is equal to 2, 10B is what? Sine B upon cos B. Okay. So this is 2 by 1. Okay. Now let sine B equal to 2A and cos B equal to A. Okay. Now we know sine square B plus cos square B is equal to 1. Okay. What is sine square B? 4A square. What is cos square B? A square. So A square is equal to what? 1 by 5. So A is equal to what? 1 by root 5. So what will be sine B? Sine B will be equal to 2 by root 5. And what will be sine C? Similarly, sine C would be what? We know tan C is equal to 3. So sine C upon cos C is equal to what? 3. Let this be, this is 3 by 1. So let this be 3B by B. Okay. So sine C plus cos C, which is 9B square plus B square is equal to 1. So we get what? B square is equal to 1 by 10 or B is equal to 1 by root 10. So replace AB. So AB would be what? AB would be, or sine C would be what? Sine C would be 3 by root 10. So into 3 by root 10. So we get AC by AB is equal to 2 by root 5 into 3 by root 5 into root 2. So root 5 gets cancelled out. So this would be what? 2 root 2 by 3. Okay. Now it is given in the form of what? P under root Q by R. So if this is equal to P under root Q by R, so we get what? P is equal to 2, Q is equal to 2 and R is equal to 3. So summation of P plus Q plus R will be equal to what? 2 plus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 7. Hence the correct answer of this question will be 7. Thank you. Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that if A equal to under root 2024 and B is equal to under root 2025, then the value of this equation will be. So instead of putting 2024 and 2025, let us first try to simplify this equation. So what is this? 2 times under root AB upon A plus B into this bracket. So let us solve this question. So first of all, let us open the innermost bracket. So this will become what? A square plus B square minus 2AB. So A by B minus B by A, sorry, plus B by A minus 2 times under root A by B into B by A. So B gets cancelled out, A gets cancelled out. So minus 2, okay, under root 1 is 1. Now this is multiplied by what? 1 by 4. So this becomes what? 1 by 4 A by B plus B by 4A minus 2 by 4. Okay, so this is 1 by 2. Now this is added by 1. So when we add this is what? A upon 4B plus B upon 4A. 1 minus 1 by 2 is what? Plus 1 by 2. Okay. Now let us take the LCM of it. So this would be what? 4AB will be the LCM. So multiply this with A, this with A. So A square upon 4AB plus multiply this with B, this with B. So B square upon 4AB plus this would be what? Multiplied with 2ab. So 2ab upon 4ab. So this will be written as what? A square plus b square plus 2ab upon 4ab. Now if you see carefully, a plus b whole square is what? A square plus b square plus 2ab. So this is a plus b whole square upon 4ab. Okay. Now under root of this complete bracket. Okay. So under root of this bracket. So this would be what? A plus b upon 4. Under root of 4 is 2. And this is root a root b. So let this be x. So this is x. This plus x. Oh, sorry. This multiplied by x. Okay. I have assumed this completely as x. And I was solving this x. Okay. Now we got what? X equal to a plus b upon 2 under root ab. So our answer would be 2 under root ab upon a plus b into a plus b upon 2 under root ab. Okay. Of this equation. So under root ab gets cancelled out. 2 gets cancelled out with 2. And a plus b gets cancelled out with a plus b. Hence the answer of this question is 1. So irrespective of a and b, the answer of this question is 1. So see, whenever these big numbers are given and this big equation is given, we don't have to be afraid of the equation. Okay, we just go from basics. What I did, this question was nothing but just squaring the terms and taking under root of it, taking the LCM and under root of this. Okay, so from that a and b gets cancelled out and the correct answer is 1. Thank you. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that if f of x plus 1 equal to x square minus 3x plus 2 and if the roots of the equation f of x equal to 0 are alpha and beta, then find the value of alpha square plus beta square. So what we can do, we can first of all factorize x square minus 3x plus 2. So f of x plus 1. So this is what? X square minus 2x minus x plus 2, because 2 ones are 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So x into x minus 2 minus 1 x minus 2. So x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to f of x plus 1. Now let x plus 1 equal to y. So x equal to what? Y minus 1. So this would become what? X plus 1 equal to y. This would be y minus 1 minus 1 and y minus 1 minus 2. So f of y equal to what? Y minus 2 into y minus 3. Now replace y with x. So we get what? F of x equal to x minus 2 into x minus 3. Okay. Now what is asked? If alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. So alpha is equal to what? 2 and beta is equal to 3 or vice versa. Doesn't matter because we have anyways asked alpha square plus beta square. So alpha square plus beta square will be equal to what? 2 square which is 4 plus 3 square which is 9. So this is equal to 13. Hence the correct answer of this question is 13. Thank you. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that if x square plus x equal to 1, then the value of x to the power 7 plus 34 upon x plus 2 is equal to. So whenever this type of questions occur, so what my mindset goes like I will reduce the x power 7 into something like x or x square. So let us reduce x square x to the power 7 to either of x square or x terms. Okay. So what we can do in this? So first of all, x square is equal to 1 minus x. Okay. Now I will multiply both left hand side and right hand side with x. Okay. So x square into x is equal to 1 minus x into x. So x cube is equal to what? X minus x square. Now we know x square. We know x square is equal to 1 minus x. So let us replace x square by 1 minus x. So we get x minus 1 minus x, which is equal to what? X minus 1 plus x. So this is equal to 2x minus 1. So we got x cube is equal to 2x minus 1. Now what I will do, now I will multiply x cube to x square. So x cube into x square is equal to what? 2x minus 1 into x square. So this is equal to what? 2x cube minus x square. See, we can multiply x cube with x also, but like to do the calculation faster, we will multiply it with x square. As we need to reach where? We need to reach x to the power 7. Okay. So this is what? Now we know x cube is equal to 2x minus 1 and x square is equal to what? So x square is equal to 1 minus x. Okay. So let us replace. So 2 into x cube is 2x minus 1 minus x square is 1 minus x. So this is equal to what? So 2 to the 4. So 4x minus 2 minus 1 plus x. So this is equal to what? 5x minus 3. So we got x to the power as 5x minus 3. Okay. Now we will multiply this again by x square and again by x square. So we got x to the power 7. Okay. So x to the power 7 is what? This completely will be multiplied with x square. So 5x cube minus 3x square. Now replace x cube by 2x minus 1. So 5 into 2x minus 1 minus 3 into x square is what? So x square is 1 minus x. So replace this with 1 minus x. This is equal to what? 5 2s are 10x minus 5 1s are 5 minus 3 1s are 3 and plus 3x. So this is equal to what? So x to the power 7 is equal to 10 plus 3 13x minus 8. Okay. So we got x to the power 7 is equal to what? 13x minus 8. Now replace x to the power 7 in this equation. So x to the power 7 was what? 13x minus 8. So this will become what? 13x minus 8 plus 34 upon x plus 2. So 34 minus 8 is what? 26. So this will be equal to 13x plus 26 upon x plus 2. Now this will be equal to what? So if we take 13 common, x plus 2 upon x plus 2. So in this, x plus 2 and x plus 2 gets cancelled out and we get answer as 13. Hence option C is the correct answer. So I hope you understood that why I took x to the power 7 as 13x minus 8. See, in the options, as we can see that the options are what? Numericals. So x would be eliminated completely. So for that, and there is a ratio given. So I thought that there will be something which will be common in the numerator and denominator which will be cancelled out. Therefore, I started it by multiplying x square by x and reducing the power x to the power 7 into 13x minus 8. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that the value of x satisfying 4 to the power x minus 3 to the power x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 to the power x plus 1 by 2 minus 2 to the power 2x minus 1 is of the form a by b, where GCD is basically greatest common divisor or highest common factor, HCF or GCD is equal to 1. Then the value of a plus b upon a minus b is equal to. So what I will do in this question, I will take 4 to the power x as some let it be m and 3 to the power x is equal to n. Okay, so that it becomes easier for me to solve the equations. Okay, just because if we write 4 to the power x, 3 to the power x continuously, or else I will use m and n, simplify this equation and then again replace it with 4 to the power x and 3 to the power x. So let us start. So first of all, 4 to the power x minus 3 to the power x divided by 3 to the power 1 by 2. So whenever the number is same and the power is in fraction, we can subtract it. Okay, is equal to 3 to the power x into 3 to the power 1 by 2 minus 2 to the power 2x divided by 2 to the power 1. Okay, so now replace 4 to the power x as m and 3 to the power x as n. Okay, 2 to the power 2x is also written as 4 to the power x, because 2 square is what? 4. So 4 to the power x. Now I have replaced 4 to the power x by m. So my m minus n upon 3 to the power 1 by 2 is equal to 3 power x, which is what? N into 3 power 1 by 2 minus, this is 4 power x. 4 power x is what? M by 2. So I will take m on one side and n on the other side. So this will become what? M plus m by 2 n into 3 to the power 1 by 2 plus n upon 3 to the power 1 by 2. So this is what? 3m by 2 is equal to n 3 to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 3 to the power 1 by 2. Now I will take the LCM. So this would be multiplied with 3 to the power 1 by 2 up and down, okay, on the numerator and the denominator. So 3m by 2 is equal to n into 3 power 1 by 2 into 3 power 1 by 2 is what? 3 plus 1 upon 3 power 1 by 2. Okay. Now replace m and n. So what was m? M was 4 to the power x. Okay. So I will replace this by 3 into 4 power x upon 2 is equal to n was what? N was basically 3 to the power x into 4 by 3 power 1 by 2. Now we can compare the coefficient. Okay. So let me compare. So 3 to the power 1 or 3 into, this is what? 4 power x is what? 2 power 2x. So 2 power 2x, and this 2 is in denominator, division. So minus 1 is equal to 3 power x minus 1 by 2 into 2 square. Now either you can, because we know 2 square is 4. So either you can compare basically 2 to the power or 3. The answer will be same. Okay. So let us compare. So we get what? Either, so 3 power 1 equal to x minus 1 by 2. So x is equal to what? 3 by 2. Or we can power the compare the coefficient of power of 2 also. So 2x minus 1 is equal to 2. So 1 will go this side. So we get 2x is equal to 3. So x equal to 3 by 2. See, either of one if we do, then also it's absolutely fine. I just showed you that by both also we will get x as the same value. Okay. So x equal to 3 by 2. Now let us look at the question. So it says that if the value of x is of the form a by b, where a and b are basically co-prime, or the highest common factor of a and b is equal to 1. Okay. So we get what? A by b is equal to 3 by 2 is equal to x. And see, highest common factor of 3 and 2 are what? 1. Okay. So value of a plus b upon a minus b. So what is a plus b? So a plus b will be 3 plus 2 upon a minus b is 3 minus 2. So this is equal to 5 by 1. Hence the correct answer is option D, 5. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that the number of polynomial of the form x cube plus ax square plus bx plus c, which are divisible by x square plus 1, where a, b, c belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 12. Now in this we don't know the value of a, b, c, exact value. So what we can do is, we can simplify this x cube plus ax square plus bx plus c in the terms of x square plus 1. So what I will do is, so we have this equation x cube plus ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. Now I know this is divisible by x square plus 1. So what I can do is, I know x cube is what? X into x square. So what I will do, I will add one x here. So plus x minus x. Okay. So why? Because see, if I take x common, then I will get x square plus 1 in this. Okay. So I want to get this polynomial in terms of x square plus 1. Okay. Minus x plus ax square. So what I will do, see, here also we have x square. So I want plus 1 here. So I will do plus a minus a. Okay. Then bx plus c will remain as it is. So plus bx plus c. Okay. So this is what? If we take x square x common in this, so we get what? X square plus 1. This would be minus x, plus if we take a common in this, so we get what? A common in both of these. So we get x square plus 1 minus a as it is plus bx plus c. Now if we take out x square plus 1 common in both of them, so we get what? X square plus 1 into x plus a. Now let us see what is common in this. So both coefficient is x, so plus b minus 1 into x plus this minus a plus c. So c minus a is our polynomial p of x. Okay. Now it is given that this polynomial, or if we say this polynomial, if this is divisible by x square plus 1, okay, so I can say that this would be equal to 0 and this will be equal to 0, because whenever a polynomial is divisible by x square plus 1, okay, the polynomial should be giving remainder 0 when it is divided by x square plus 1. Okay, so if we divide this by x square plus 1, so this will be what? X plus a, plus this would be the remainder, this one, this is the remainder, so this would be the divisor, and this is the quotient. Okay, so we can say that b minus 1 is equal to 0. So we get what? B is equal to 1. This is a fixed number. Okay, and c minus a is equal to 0. So we get what? C is equal to a. Now what can a take the values? So it is given that ABC belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4 up till 12. Therefore a can be 1, a can be 2 or 3 or 4 up till 12. And if a is 1, then c would be also equal to 1. Then if a is equal to 2, then c will be also equal to 2, and so on till when a is equal to 12. Okay, so how many cases are formed? As you can see, 12 cases are formed. Hence the correct answer of this question will be option C, 12. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that if a is equal to under root 23a plus b and b is equal to under root 23b plus a and a is not equal to b, this is very important, then the value of under root a square plus b square plus 48 is. So see what we can see in this question, that the options are a numerical value. Okay, so I think that we can find the value of a square plus b square. So what I will do is, first of all I will square both of them such that the under root will be also removed and I will be able to find a square and b square as well. Okay, so let us square this. Let us square this. So this would be what? A square is equal to 23a plus b, and let me square this. So I get what? B square is equal to 23b plus a. Now can we see the coefficient of a in first equation and the coefficient of b in the second equation is same. So what I will think is, I will subtract both the equation. So 1 minus 2. So a square minus b square is equal to what? 23a minus a, which is 22a, plus this would be what? B minus 23b, which is minus 22b. Okay, now I know a square minus b square is what? A minus b into a plus b. So a minus b into a plus b is equal to, this is what? 22 common, a minus b. So a minus b gets cancelled out. Why? Because a is not equal to b. So a minus b is not equal to 0. Okay, so we get a plus b is equal to 22. And now in the question it is asked a square plus b square. Okay, so what we can do, we can add both the equation 1 plus 2. So let us add 1 plus 2. So this will become what? Left hand side will become a square plus b square, and right hand side would be what? 23a plus a, which is 24a, plus and 23b plus b, which is 24b. So we got what? A square plus B square is equal to 24 times A plus B. Okay. And we know A plus B is what? 22. So A square plus B square would be what? 24 into 22. Replacing A plus B from equation 3. Okay. So we got A square plus B square as this. Now there are two methods. Okay. Either I multiply them, or what I can do is, instead of multiplying, I will just replace it directly into under root A square plus B square. So we have been asked what? Under root A square plus B square plus 48. Okay. So let us replace under root A square plus B square by 24 into 22. So 24 into 22 plus 48. So this will be what? If I take 24 common, this would be what? Or if I take 48 common, sorry, I will be repeating this. Okay. So if we take 24 common, so we are left with what? 22 plus 2. So this would be what? 24 into 24. So under root 24 square is what? 24 itself. Hence, the correct answer of this question will become option C, 24. Hence 24 is the correct answer. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says, in the adjoint figure, PA and PB are the tangents of the circle. AC is parallel to PB. So AC is parallel to BB. Then measure of CDA is asked. Okay, so this is asked. So whenever tangents is given, what I will try to do, I will try to connect tangents to radius. See, there might be various methods to solve this question, but what I usually prefer, I join the radius and tangent. Why? Because I know that tangent will form 90 degree at the center. So let us draw this diagram again. So if I draw this diagram, now it is given that PB is parallel to AC. Okay, let me assume O to be center. Okay, so O is the center, and it is given angle APB equal to 72 degree. Now I know that tangents length are equal from a point to the circle. So this will be equal to this. Okay. Now in an isosceles triangle, first of all we know sum of the triangle, all the angles of triangle will be 180 degree. Okay. So in triangle ABP, we can see angle, basically angle PAB plus angle ABP plus 72 is equal to 180 degree. Sum of the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Okay. Now in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. Okay. The angle opposite to equal sides. So this angle is equal to this angle. Okay. So basically 2 theta plus 72 is equal to 180. Now 180 minus 72 is what? 108. So 2 theta is equal to 108. So theta is equal to what? 54 degree. So this is 54 degree. So this will be 54 degree. So this is something like this. Okay. Sorry for my bad drawing. Okay. Now we also know that angle OAP is equal to 90 degree. Why? Because the tangents makes 90 degree at the center. Okay. So OA is the radius is equal to OB. is equal to radius. Okay, so we can say this would be what? 54 plus this angle will be 90 degree. So 54 plus 36 is 90. So this is 36. Now as OA and OB are equal, so this will be also 36. Okay, now if I joined OC, okay, so can we find the angle CAO? Yes, we can. Why? Because if you see carefully, angle CAB is equal to angle ABP. Why? Because they are forming an alternate angle. Z formation. See, if the two lines are parallel, okay, and if there is a transverse, then this angle will be equal to this angle. Why? Because they are forming a Z formation. See, this one, this is forming what? Z is formed. Okay, and here if we see, then this basically this one, so this is forming a Z. Okay, so this angle plus 36, so let it be alpha. So alpha plus 36 is equal to 54. Okay, so alpha is what? 18 degree. So this is 18 degree. So this will be also 18 degree. Why? Because they are forming what? They are isosceles triangle. OC is equal to what? OA. Okay, now we also know one property, that basically angle formed by a chord at the center is 2 times the angle formed at the circle. Okay, so this is 2 theta, so this will be theta. Okay, so we can find the angle AOC. How? See, basically in the triangle AOC, angle, so 18 plus 18 plus angle AOC is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so from here we get what? Angle AOC is equal to 180 minus 36, which is equal to 144. So this angle is 144. So I will make a new diagram. Okay, so if we see this ACD, okay, and this would be some random point E, and this is O. Okay, so we know this is 18, this is 18, so 18 plus 18, 36, and we found AOC as 144. So what will be the angle AEC? So we right now we studied that angle formed at the center by a chord is 2 times the angle formed at the circle. So this would be what? 72 degree. 144 by 2, which is 72 degree. Now if we see a quadrilateral AECD, it's a cyclic quadrilateral. So in a cyclic quadrilateral, the angle formed by the opposite sides are 180 degree. So this plus this would be 180. So we can say that angle ABC plus angle AEC is equal to 180 degree. So angle ADC plus angle AC, AEC is what? 72 degree, is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, we can say angle ADC equal to 108 degree. Hence, what was asked? It was asked ADC, which is equal to, or CDA, which is equal to 108 degree. Hence, option B is the correct answer.
Top JEE ranks overnight lo ravu. They are built with an early and strong foundation. Cracku JEE Foundation batch lo classes 8 to 10 students maths, physics and chemistry fundamentals ni IIT and faculty live classes tho strong ga build chesukovachu. 5,000 plus practice questions and regular bi-weekly tests తో consistent గా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి ప్రిపరేషన్ లో అహెడ్ వెళ్ళొచ్చు మీరు. మీ జర్నీకి రైట్ హెడ్ స్టార్ట్ ఇవ్వండి. జాయిన్ క్రాకు టుడే, ద లింక్ ఇస్ ఇన్ ద డిస్క్రిప్షన్.
Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that if under root 19 to the power 8 plus 19 to the power x upon 19 to the power x plus 1 equal to 365, then x satisfies the equation. So I know 361 is what? 19 square. 19 square is 361. So now I will remove under root first of all. So what we can do? We can square both the sides. Square is equal to what? 19 square to the power square. So this is what? 19 to the power 8 plus 19 to the power x upon 19 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 19 to the power 4. Okay. Now I will cross multiply. So this will go here. So 19 to the power 8 plus 19 to the power x is equal to what? 19 to the power 4 into 19 to the power x plus 19 to the power 4. Now I will take 19 to the power x at one side and the constant at other side. So this would be what? 19 to the power 8 minus 19 to the power 4 equal to 19 into 19 power x minus 19 power x. Okay. So this will come here and this will go on the left hand side. So now on the left hand side we can take 19 to the power 4 common. So 19 to the power 4. This would be what? 19 to the power 4 minus 1, because 19 to the power 4 into 19 to the power 4 is what? 19 to the power 8. And similarly, we can take 19 to the power x common in this. This is 4, sorry. So this would be what? 19 to the power 4 minus 1. Okay. So this would be 19 to the power 4 minus 1 will be cancelled out on both sides. Okay. So we get 19 to the power 4 equal to 19 to the power x. So what we get? 4 is equal to x. So now let us put 4 equal to x in this equation and let us see that which equation is satisfied. So we will go option by option. So the first one is what? 4. So let me rub this. So the first one says 4 into 4 square minus 7 into 4 minus 15. So 4 square is 16, 16 4 is 64. 64 minus 28 is what? So 64 minus 28 minus 15. See, if we don't want to calculate, just see the last one. This is 4, 8 plus 5 is what? 13. So 4 minus 13, like 24 minus 13 will not leave the last digit as 0. Okay, I am just taking the ones digit. But we can check otherwise also. So 64 minus 28 is what? 36 minus 15, which is equal to 21, which is not equal to 0. Hence this is the wrong option. Now let us go at B. So B is what? X square 16, 4 square 16, 16 2s are 32. 32 minus 9 4s are 36. And this is minus 5. This is clearly not equal to 0. Hence option B is also wrong. Then let us see option C. So 3 into 4 square. 4 square 16, 16 3s are 48. 48 plus 44 minus 4. So this is basically what? 40 plus 48, 88. Of course not equal to 0. So option D would be correct. Okay, because that's the only option left. But let us verify. So 3 into 4 square is what? 16 minus 11 into 4, 44 minus 4 equal to, so 3 16s are what? 48. 48 minus 48 is equal to 0. Hence option D is the correct answer. We have verified also. Let us look at this question. So the question says that if summation s equal to 4 square plus 2 into 5 square, this is 2 into, dot represents multiplication. Okay. So 2 into 5 square plus 3 into 6 square plus dot 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 till 25 into 28 square, then the value of s by 325 is equal to, see, if we do it manually it will take a lot of time. So let us find a pattern in this. So the pattern says that s equal to, can you see the coefficient of 4 square, 5 square, 6 square is 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this is what? 1 into 4 square plus 2 into 5 square plus 3 into 6 square plus dot 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 till 25 into 28 square. Can we guess the next number? Yes, 3 into 6 square. So the next would be what? 4 into 7 square and up till 25 into 28 square. Okay. So what we can do in this question, that we can replace this 1 by r. Okay. So this is r. If r is equal to 1, okay, then what is this? This is equal to r plus 3. Okay. So r plus 3 whole square, and this is what? This would be r plus 1 into r plus 4 whole square, and so on. So what is this? This is sigma r. See, don't be afraid of sigma. Sigma is nothing but summation. Okay. R into r plus 3 whole square. Okay. Where r goes from 1 to r goes till last number. What is the last number? 25. So 25. Okay. So if you can see, put r equal to 1. So what we get? 1 into 1 plus 3, 4 square. Then put r equal to 2. So what we will get? 2 into 2 plus 3, 5 square. So 2 into 5 square. Then put r, so r equal to 1, r equal to 2. Then put r equal to 3. So what we get? 3 into, what is this? So basically 3 plus 3, 6 square. And up till r equal to 25. So what is r equal to 25? So 25 into 25 plus 3, 28 square. So we got this as summation. Okay. So what I will do, I know sum of first n terms or sum of first n squared terms or nq terms. So let us simplify this. So this is what? S equal to sigma r equal to 1 to r equal to 25 into, what is this? R square plus 3 2s are 6r plus 9. So this is equal to S equal to sigma equal to r equal to 1, r equal to 25. This is r cube plus 6r square plus 9r. So this can go separately. So this is what? S equal to sigma r equal to 1, r equal to 25, r cube plus 6 into sigma r equal to 1, r square plus 9 into sigma r equal to 1, r. Now I know sum of first n terms. It is what? Sum of first n term is n into n plus 1 by 2. So I will replace this by 9 into n plus 1 by 2. Now sum of first n square terms, it's what? N into 2, n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So this will be equal to what? 6 into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6 plus sum of first n terms with n cube terms. So it is what? N into n plus 1 by 2 whole to the power square. So this is equal to S. And what is n? N is the sum of first n terms. So we are calculating till what? R equal to 25. So n is equal to 25. Okay. So n equal to 25. So this is 25 into 26 by 2 whole square plus 6 into 25 into 26. 25 2s are 50. So 51 by 6 plus 9 into 25 into 26 by 2. Okay. Now what is been asked? So this is S. So instead of multiplying this, see 25 into 26 is what? 625 plus 25, 650. 650 whole square by 2. So this is a very huge number. Okay. So instead of multiplying all the numbers and adding, what is asked? So it is asked basically S by 325. So what is 325? So if we write 325, so 325 is what? 5 into what? 6 5 is 30. So 25, 65, 5 into 30. So 325 is 13 into 25. Okay. So we have been asked S by 325. So divide this by 25. So 1 by 325. This would be again this multiplied by 325. And this would be again multiplied by 325. And we have simplified 325 as what? 325 is what? 25 into 13. So this is our answer. So answer is equal to 1 upon 25 into 13 into 25 into 26 upon 2 into 25 into 26 by 2. Okay, because this is whole square, plus this 6 will get cancelled out. So 25 into 26 into 51 upon 325, which is 25 into 13, plus this basically 9 into 25 into 26 upon 2 into 325 is what? 2 into 25 into 13. So this 25 gets cancelled out. 2 13s are what? 26. So this will cancel out. So we are left with 9. Here also 25 gets cancelled out. This will be 13 2s are 26. And here also 25 gets cancelled out. 13 2s are 26 gets cancelled out. And this is 13. So answer would be 25 into 13. So 25 into 10 is what? 250 plus 25 into 3, which is 75. So 325 plus this is what? 51 into 2, which is 102 plus 9. Okay. So this is what? 325 plus this is 111. So 6, 3, 436 is the answer. So we get this as 436, and which is our answer, or S by 325. Hence the correct answer is option A, 436. See, we could have multiplied the numbers also, but why to multiply unnecessary, waste our time? So directly we can divide it with the whatever is asked in the question and then cancel it out. In this question, it is given if alpha and beta satisfy the equation x to the power 1 into x to the power log 10x. See, whenever the number is same and the power is multiplied, we can add it. Okay, so this will represent what? X to the power 1 plus log 10x. This is equal to what? 10x. Okay, so we need to first of all find the value of the roots of this equation. Okay, so x and x gets cancelled out. Okay, now what I will do, I will take log 10 on left hand side and on the right hand side. So log 10 x to the power log 10x, this is equal to log to the base 10, 10 to the base 10. So this is what? 1, and this power can go here, like it's like log some 10 a to the power b. So this is equal to what? B log 10a. Okay, so basically b can go in the multiplication if it's in power. Okay, so this is equal to what? So log x to the base 10 into log x to the base 10. Okay, so this is whole square. Sorry. So this is whole square. So log whole square, I will take 1 on the left hand side. So minus 1 equal to 0. Now we know that a square minus b square is equal to what? A minus b into a plus b. So this is a square. This minus 1 can be written as 1 square. Okay, so log minus 1 plus 1. Okay, now either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So let us put log 10x minus 1 equal to 0. So we get what? X is equal to 10 from here. Like if I take log is equal to 1, so this is what? X is equal to 10 to the power 1, which is equal to 10. Or we can take log equal to 0. So log x to the base 10 is equal to minus 1. So 10 will go here. So we get what? X equal to 10 to the power minus 1. So x is equal to 1 by 10. So we got the two values of x, which is 10 and 1 by 10. Now let us see what is asked in the question. So we got x is equal to 10 comma 1 by 10. Now it is given alpha and beta are these roots of this equation. So alpha is greater than beta. So alpha is equal to 10 and beta is equal to 1 by 10. Now it is asked alpha plus 1 by beta. So alpha is what? 10. So from here we can say 1 by beta will be equal to what? 10, as this 10 will go up and beta will go down. So 1 by beta is equal to 10. So we have been asked alpha plus 1 by beta. So alpha is 10 plus 1 by beta is 10. So this is equal to 20. Hence option B is the correct answer. Hi everyone. So let us look at this question. So the question says that if 1 plus xy plus x plus y whole square minus 1 minus xy plus x minus y whole square is equal to ky into 1 plus x whole square, then k is equal to. So basically what we can figure it out here. See, here also 1 plus x is given. Here also 1 plus x is given. Here xy plus y is given. And here minus xy minus y is given. So can we do something like a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square? Because I know the value of that is what? 4ab. Because a square plus b square plus 2ab minus bracket of a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square b square will be cancelled out and we are left with 4ab. So let us look. So what I will do, 1 plus x here plus xy plus y. Okay. So this plus, this is what? 1 plus x minus, sorry, this is minus. So minus 1 plus x minus xy plus y is equal to ky into 1 plus x whole square. Okay. Now what is this? Let it be a and let this be b. So this is a, okay, and this would be b. So a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. So let me open this. So a plus b whole square is what? A square plus b square plus 2ab minus, what is this? A square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square and minus a square will be cancelled out. B square and minus b square will be cancelled out. And this would be what? 2ab minus minus gets plus, plus 2ab. So we got what? 4ab. So this is what? This is a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. Okay. So we can replace it by 4ab. So 4 times, what is a? 1 plus x. What is b? xy plus y is equal to ky into 1 plus x whole square. Now if you can see, we can take y common out of this. So 4 into y, 1 plus x into 1 plus x is equal to ky into 1 plus x whole square. So this square gets cancelled out with 1 plus x and this 1 plus x gets cancelled out with 1 plus x and y gets cancelled out with y. So we got 4 is equal to k. So we found the value of k. Now let us look at this question. So the question asks k equals to, hence the correct answer is option D, 4. Okay, so try to figure out something common. Okay, because directly k is, instead of opening this, even if we open this 4 times square, so basically it's a very huge number and many calculation would be there. Instead of that, try to find out some common pattern in that and try to cancel it out. Hi everyone, let us look at this question. So the question says that the value of under root 10 by 10 log 9 to the base 10 minus 2 is of the form a by b, where a and b are relatively prime to each other. Then a minus b is equal to, so whenever, so this is converted into a by b form. So we know one property that y to the power m plus n is equal to what? Y to the power m into y to the power n. And similarly, y to the power m minus n is equal to what? Y to the power m upon y to the power n. Okay, we know when the base are same, so the power are added if it is multiplication, and if the base if they are in division, then the power are subtracted. So this is what? 10 under root 10 by 10 can be written as what? 10 to the power 1 by 2 minus 1, which is equal to what? 10 to the power minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this I have replaced by 10 to the power minus 1 by 2. To the power log 10 9 minus 2. Now again we can apply the same property here. So 10 to the power minus 1 by 2 log upon 10 to the power minus 1 by 2 into 2. Okay, so this 2 gets cancelled out. So this is 10 to the power minus 1. So this will be equal to what? See, and one more property. Whenever there is a log b to the power c, so we can replace this c and a by c log b to the power a. So I have taken c here, interchange c and a. Okay, so here also we can change 10 and 9. Okay, so this will be equal to what? 9 to the power 1 by 2 into log 10. Okay, now I know log a to the base a is what? 1, and the 10 to the power minus 1 is here. Okay, so this will be equal to what? So 10 to the power 1 upon 9 to the power 1 by 2. Now 9 is what? 3 square. So this will be equal to 10 upon 9 square, 3 square by, so 3 to the power 2 by 2, which is equal to 10 by 3. So this is the P by Q form. Okay, A by B form. And we can see 10 and 3 are what? Co-prime to each other, because factors of 3 are what? 1, 3, and factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5 and 10. So highest common factor between both of them are what? 1. So they are relatively co-prime to each other. Okay, so we got A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 3. Now it is asked that A minus B, so 10 minus 3 is equal to 7, hence 7 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone, let us go through this question. So the question says that the number of real solutions of the equation x plus 2 into x plus 3 into x plus 4 into x plus 5 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 4 into x minus 5 is equal to 1 is. So what we can do is we can find a pattern from this. Okay, so if you see in the numerator everything is plus, in the denominator everything is minus, but the numbers are same. Okay, so what we can do, we can multiply x plus 2 and x plus 5. So x plus 2 into x plus 5, and similarly we can multiply x plus 3 into x plus 4 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 3, sorry, x minus 2 into x minus 5, and then x minus 3 into x minus 4. So what will be this one? So this will be x square plus 2x plus 5x. So x square plus 7x plus 5 2s are 10. What will be this? X square plus 3x plus 4x plus 12. So which will be, what will be this? X square minus 5x minus 2x plus 10. So this would be x square minus 7x plus 10. This would be what? X square minus 7x plus 4 3s are 12. Now what we can do? We can take x square plus 7x, and this is equal to, given is what? 1. So 1 1. Okay, so let me take x square plus 7x as P and x square minus 7x as Q. See, now did you got why I multiplied 2 with 5 and minus 2 with minus 5? Because I know, see, 2 with 5, we can multiply 2 with 3 and 4 with 5. Anything works. Okay, so I know because the 2 minus into minus is giving us positive. Okay, so that's the reason why I multiplied both of them. So we have taken this. So 1 is equal to what? P plus 10 into P plus 12 upon Q plus 10 into Q minus 10, Q plus 12, sorry. So let us multiply this. Okay, so this will go here. So I will get what? P square plus 12P plus 10P plus 22, which will be equal to what? Q square plus 10P plus so 10q plus 12q plus 22. So what is this? So p square plus 22p plus 22 is equal to q square plus 22q plus 22. So this 22 will get cancelled out. Okay. So we are left with what? P into p plus 22 is equal to q into q plus 22. Now what we can do is replace this p by x square plus 7x and q by x square minus 7x. So p is what? X square plus 7x, which can be also written as what? So x into x plus 7. Okay. So I will write p as x into x plus 7. So x into x plus 7. This would be as it is x square plus 7x plus 22 equal to what? This would be x into x minus 7 and x square minus 7x plus 22. Okay. So x will get cancelled out, and now we will multiply this x with open all the bracket. So what will be this? So x cube plus 7x square plus 22x plus this would be what? 7x square plus 7 7s are 49x plus 22 into 7. 11 7s are 77. 77 2s are 154. So 154x, sorry, 154. This would be what? X cube minus 7x square plus 22x minus 7x square plus 49x minus 154. Okay. So x cube gets cancelled out. Then can you see anything else cancel out? 22x cancel out. 49x cancel out. So we are left with what? 14x square plus 154 equal to what? Minus 14x square minus 154. So if this will go here, this would be what? 2 times 14x square plus 154 equal to 0. Okay. This 2 will be cancel out. 0 by 2 is 0. Okay. So we are left with 14x square plus 154 equal to 0. Okay. Now can this be 0 anytime? No, this can never be. Why? Because see, this is positive and we know 154 is also positive. Okay. So this can never be equal to 0. But if you see carefully, we cancel out x here. So we have to write x equal to 0. So this would be the only solution, okay? Because there is no solution from 14x square plus 154. So there is only one solution. Hence the number of real solution of this equation is option A, 1. Now if you have put 0, see 0 you can put if x equal to 0, cross verify. So 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 upon what is this? Minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 4 into minus 5. So this minus gets cancelled out, minus gets cancelled out. 2 cancel out, 3 cancel out, 4 cancel out, 5 cancel out. So we get 1 as the answer. So x equal to 0 is the only real solution of this equation.
Olympiads కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారా? Then you're already building the skills needed for JEE tomorrow. ఆ ప్రిపరేషన్ని నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి తీసుకెళ్ళండి విత్ క్రాకూస్ JEE ఫౌండేషన్ బ్యాచ్ ఫర్ క్లాసెస్ 8 to 10. IITN ఫ్యాకల్టీ లైవ్ క్లాసెస్తో మ్యాథ్స్, ఫిజిక్స్ అండ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ నేర్చుకోండి. 5,000+ ప్రాక్టీస్ క్వశ్చన్స్తో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి అండ్ రెగ్యులర్ బైవీక్లీ టెస్ట్తో మీ ప్రోగ్రెస్ని ట్రాక్ చేసుకోండి. మీ ఒలింపియాడ్ ప్రిపరేషన్ని స్ట్రాంగ్గా చేసుకోండి JEE ఫౌండేషన్తో. జాయిన్ Cracku today. The link is in the description.